I personally believe she has all the proof she needs to leave her husband. But she's asking us for further proof. So the T says she thought it was ring infidelity. Now what to do about it? So I thought we were talking about like a ring on your finger. No, we're talking about ring cameras. So the ring camera you set up and you know, people normally put them on the outside of their home. And they live in an apartment complex and you have one, Mo.
I do.
If you live on like by the stairs or something like that, your ring's going to be going off constantly.
All the time.
Well, she ended up installing it inside the home, right inside the door, and caught something there. That is plenty enough evidence of what she heard, that what she's asking us for, I firmly don't think she needs. Cassie has the email.
Hello, all at The Bert Show. Love your podcast daily, and I'm so grateful that it brings me such joy. That being said, I wish I was emailing you under better circumstances. I've been married for almost 4 years. At the end of last year, after a culmination of different things like financial infidelity, poor communication, age gap, lack of maturity, and a host of other things, I said I wanted a divorce. We had tried counseling for almost a year before, but little to nothing changed. At least nothing that lasted beyond a couple of weeks. Our biggest asset is a car, which I made the down payment and a couple of monthly payments on when my husband was short on funds. It's registered in his name, but I'm a co-signer on the loan. It should be noted that I am visually impaired and a healthcare worker. At times, it seems as though this has been used to his advantage, as he has frequently hidden things in plain sight. About a month ago, my husband dropped me off at work. I had to lift home and told me he had a flight to a, quote, boys trip. When he didn't return the following Tuesday before Christmas, I called and admittedly was upset that he didn't show, only to find out that he drove our car instead of flying to his supposed trip and then drove down south to his mom's for the holidays.
All right, we're going to hit pause real quick right there. You told her you're flying somewhere, and then you end up taking the car and then end up going somewhere else. I would say there's a severe lack of communication going on here, especially when you don't even show up back home when you're supposed to.
And missed Christmas.
What it said the Tuesday before.
It was the Tuesday before Christmas. But yeah, he absolutely could have at least called her and informed her what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he didn't return in mid-January until 3 a.m. the day before he returned to work.
Okay, then now he's missed Christmas.
And New Year's.
Due to my disability, he agreed to pay for my Lyft rides to and from work in his absence.
So he's taken the car, which apparently is the only car they have, and she's having to find alternate means of transportation.
The one that she put the down payment on.
Uh-huh.
Our ongoing financial arrangement was that because I made more, I paid for rent, cable, my own health insurance, and the car insurance. He just paid for his stuff, the car note, and the electric bill. During the month when he ghosted me, that's right, ghosted his wife, he never paid for any rides. I also discovered that he was behind on the electric bill and over a month past due on the car note.
Wow.
By mid-January, I simply told him that I was unable to afford all my Lyft rides plus the car insurance, so I removed my payment information from the insurance and that he had to figure out what to do. Since his return a week ago, he has yet to speak to me or text me except for a thank you when I sent him a birthday text. Because of my disability, I felt it was important to know who was in our apartment because he did not let me know when he left. Trust was never an issue when it came to infidelity, just simply safety to know if I was alone or not. So I installed a ring camera inside the apartment so I wouldn't be bugged by too many alerts in our apartment hallway. He was witness to this and was aware that it was inside. Plus, it's in front of your face when you enter the main door. Well, imagine my surprise when I happened to check the live feed because the ring was going off while I was away. That evening changed my life. I was able to hear that my husband's, quote, boys trip in December was actually to see his girlfriend. I proceeded for the next few hours to painfully hear the conversation, including promises to buy her a ring to get married, how much he and his nether region missed her, and solo piano playing with her on the phone.
Oh, jeez.
I also don't even know if she knows that he's married. And he plans to drive over 16 hours to see her next weekend. To get more concrete proof, I'd like you guys to do a War of the Roses. Please, please help.
She needs more, huh?
So that's, yeah. We're keeping you anonymous, so I'm just going to call you Annie, Anonymous Annie. you don't need any more proof.
No.
You have every ounce of proof you need.
And some.
And then some.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not a good dude who is not treating you right, who is obviously cheating on you. And now you just have to do with that information what you will.
As soon as he took off with the car.
Oh, and then just didn't show up and miss Christmas and miss New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, you ghosted your wife for over a month, and it turns out you were with another woman.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving you more than enough. I know it's hard, and maybe you are looking for hope in this or reason to stay, but you should not be. At this point, that man has shown you exactly who he is, and I don't think you should be sitting around waiting for him to change. So, though it may not be the easiest thing you've ever done, it is certainly time to move on.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Because let's play this out. Let's say we did War of the Roses, and let's say he actually sent the flowers to his wife, Annie. What is that going to change? She's still got the footage of him, like, clearly confessing to cheating and all this awful stuff that she had to sit through. And beyond that, the fact that he stranded her so she couldn't get to work, and he's just disrespectful of her disability. This is, either way, at the end of the day, you got to bounce.
And this is what I want, because I know she's listening right now. Annie, you deserve better. Like, if you can, I would ask you to talk to somebody about your self-worth and your self-esteem, because you deserve better. You deserve to be treated better, and you just deserve better in life than somebody who's going to be your husband, who's going to ghost you for a month and then sit there on a Ring camera and you can listen to him detailing his infidelity. Not to mention the laundry list of things he did prior to that. He's taking advantage of you, and you deserve better.
It hurts my heart. You're in healthcare. You take care of other people all day. You deserve someone to take care of you at home.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched? Well, you can get way more of The Bert Show on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your favorite podcast.